Okay, week number 3. We are a third of the way done. So you should be excited for that. As you see so far, the discussion boards have been engaging and activities are hopefully setting the groundwork, and they will be useful to you when you transition into managing or starting your own business, okay? If you looked at the syllabus, you will see that we are not going in sequential order. We are jumping ahead, and this week we're covering Chapter 8 and Chapter 19. It's intentional. The way the book is set up, I think that these two topics are very important when you get early on, because they build upon things that we will talk about later in the semester. So that's why we're gonna tackle these two early on. I sent an announcement out. It does say Chapter 14 in the syllabus. It's Chapter 8 and Chapter 19. So make sure those are the two chapters that you're reading. That's the material we'll cover this week. Okay. So by the end of this week, you will have the opportunity to just focus on developing your leadership skills. That's why these two chapters will complement each other, okay? You will be able to understand what the entrepreneur's role is in starting a business or in managing a business. We'll explain your role as a leader in the small business management process and help you understand the unique features that come with starting and or managing a small business. It's much different than walking into a corporate environment that has all the policies and procedures and a hierarchy and all of that good stuff already set up. So there are some unique features. We'll also talk about the managerial task of entrepreneurs. Again, much different than a corporate structure. We'll describe the problem of time pressure. There are only 24 hours in a day and 7 days in a week. So we'll talk about the problems of that time pressure. And finally, on the leadership piece, we will outline the various types of outside management assistance that you can get. So there actually are some resources that are available to you as a small business manager or entrepreneur that can help you for the things that, you just either don't like to do, or we talked about time pressure, you don't have the time to do, okay? In addition, we're also going to talk about SWOT analysis. SWOT is an acronym for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. And it's very important that you as a business owner, manager, entrepreneur, understand what your personal strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats are. We also will look at business SWOT analyses later in the semester. But for our first presentation, which is coming forward in the next couple of weeks, your first presentation will be a personal SWOT analysis. So we'll introduce the concepts there, the concepts of SWOT for this week, okay? In addition, we're going to talk about starting your business and legal structure. So we'll talk about the differences, the advantages and disadvantages of starting your business as a sole proprietor, as a partnership, or as an LLC, which is a limited liability corporation. We'll touch a little bit on corporations, but most businesses don't start as a corporation for a multitude of reasons, and we'll dive into that. But we'll talk about the advantages and disadvantages of how to start your business, and I'll give you some guidance on what I and many experts believe is the best form to start your business, the one that mitigates the most the risk for you as an entrepreneur or small business owner, okay? All right, so that's what we're going to talk about this week. Go ahead, dive in. Make sure you read the material for Chapter 8 and 19 before you do the lecture. The activities are going to be, one of the activities is going to be surrounding the SWOT piece, which is really important. Like I said, that's going to be your first presentation. So the activity will be due this week, but you'll have a little bit more time to work on the in-depth version of it, okay? Don't forget to inbox me if you have any questions, and dive on in.